Good morning. So this week we have a very hot and creaming topic because now onwards we are moving from intra connect server to intra ID. So now you need to understand about the licensing part. This is a commercial part. So until and unless you do not have clear idea about the licensing part, you might have purchased wrong license and pay the huge amount of bills through your credit card. So first of all, understand standalone license and enterprise suite. So generally, what are the area Microsoft need you license? One is intra. Now in intra licenses, what are the things you need to do? Like SSPR, self-signed password reset, like any application registration, like your device restrictions, like authentication in cloud, any authentication in cloud-based systems and their controlling systems, ACL, and all the policies. If you do not have intra license, forget about it. Coming to the M365, so intra is the door of M365. From there, M365 concept started. Coming to M365, if you are using O365, Outlook O365, so if you do not have the license, you will not be able to open any mailbox. If you do not have any license, you will not be able to access Teams. If you do not have any license, you cannot access your OneDrive. If you do not have any license, forget about Intune configuration deployment. If you do not have any license, forget about any voice over mailbox or any resource, team-based resource video conferencing. Clear? Now, if you need all in a single license, based on the utilization and benefits, Microsoft have E3 Enterprise E3 license, E5 license, and these two are the enterprise levels license you need to purchase, but cost is huge. But coming to our training lab, what we are doing right now, we are doing intra. Wait for future, we might have to go for M365, may not. So I am using only intra, so I am purchasing intra license. Now in intra license, there's a two license. One is P1. In P1, what are the things you will get? SSPR, conditional access policy, app registration, all these stuff, but not privilege access management. But that is important in terms of identity governance. So in P2, it's most costlier than P1. So we have purchased P2 last week. See that. That was our P2 license we have purchased through credit card. This is the product part, product area. Here you can switch from your P2 to E4, E3. This is the area marketplace. You can purchase your license. So we have purchased two licenses, so it is showing 2, not 25 like previously. So you have to execute your practical within 2 people, not all. Got it? Because your free period is 1 month over. You have only 2 licenses for your end of the classes, till end of your course. You only have 2 licenses, and you have to purchase 2 licenses every monthly wise. Clear? So if you want to purchase or upgrade your license, so you have to go for a buy license, and there you can purchase. Clear? Got it? Now go to your products. In this area, you will find out what are my licenses right now. But if you add more products, you can go and purchase the license. Go to all product, and here you can search your corporate license what you want, like E3. See that. Microsoft 365 Copilot, Windows 365, Microsoft Basics. Okay. Defender, video conferencing plan, vision plan, Dynamic 360, all you need. If you go to the Microsoft 365 license, what are the licenses are there? See that E5. What I say you, Microsoft 365 E5. Then Microsoft 365 standard license. Inside risk management, lot of features or lot of only Copilot license, all are there. So marketplace licensing options, it's clear. Is that clear? Coming to the payment method. In the payment method, you must have to enter your Visa card or credit card. If this is gone, enter your subscription is gone. So let's say your current Visa card is expired and you have received another Visa card, so you can add payment method. So the next month amount will be deducted from that credit card. Clear? Is that clear now, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Now what we are going to do it, that is the main operations and core part. So right now, actually I'm telling you why PHS, Microsoft created 3 different authentication mechanism. Why Microsoft created? Microsoft telling we have 3 authentication mechanism in intra-connect. One is PHS, password hash synchronization. One is PTA, pass-through authentication. Another one is federated, which is federation based. Now question, why they have created these 3? It is depends on the security parameter according to your organization. When I have my previous organization where I have worked, so I asked my manager why we have not go with the PHS. Then he said our security or infosec team is telling that in PHS password has synchronization. When you reset or when you first time create users, after synchronize, their password will be synced to cloud. While sync to cloud, there is no harm. It's come with a proper security parameter. Great. But the problem is, while transit that password over the networks, there is a high chances of compromise. First, security balance. Second, let's say the user has last working day today, got it? And you have disabled him from on-premises, but you have not disabled or delete his account from cloud. But trust me, user can access his cloud resource even after leaving the organization because that password expired. You are on-premises password expired, but that was not expired in cloud because it's still there. Even if you reset your password on-premises, user can access that his credential using old password till the sync is happening. So this is a kind of security threat. They are telling, hey boss, I need to be switch on-premises authentication even I have a cloud subscriptions. Exactly that reason pass-through authentication comes into the picture. Clear? Is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
Now question is, even in the last organization I asked my manager, then why not we go with PTA? He's saying, if we go with PTA, then my organization 40,000 users, I have to purchase the license for them. It's a huge costly. I don't want workers, engineers, field engineers, mechanical engineers, they don't need a license because they are basically managing their work in field, and they don't need like. But their lead, their manager, VP, they need a field license. So in this case, we have to reduce the cost. So if we go with PTA, then in that case, where we have to give all these users into the cloud license, so it will be a huge cost. Rather, we have created a group and we have enabled intra-connect authentication through federation. And another purpose of it is the federation also require two-factor authentications. That is the high security rollover. They choose the federation in authentication. But in our classes, federation through PTA is not possible. What we learn, PHS we done, we will learn today PTA. Okay. So before jump into it, let's understand the certain concept of PTA because it's your interview feeder. For your information, Microsoft Intra-Connect configuration password through authentication, PTA. In this lab, you will learn what is pass-through authentication, difference between PHS and PTA, disable password hash sync, enable pass-through authentication, verify Microsoft Intra authentication agent, and test user login and verify authentication logs. Clear? So in current environment, domain controller, we have Microsoft Intra-Connect, we have Microsoft Intra-ID tenant, we have test user, we have internet connection, we have. Current authentication method is what? Password hash synchronization. Today's target, switch it to pass-through authentication. So in that case, we will open Microsoft Intra-Connect. Intra-Connect, okay, not synchronization manager or something else. Microsoft Intra-Connect on-prem. Then click configure. Step user sign-in method. We will choose our PTA instead of PHS. Then select pass-through authentication. Currently password has synchronization, then switch to pass-through authentication. Keep seamless sign-on enabled. Click on next. Step 5, install authentication agent. Intra-Connect will install an agent inside your Intra-Connect server. Remember, that agent will authenticate user. When in that case, what happened? When you go for switch to PTA, then it is not rely your cloud password. Even cloud, there's no password will be safe. Whenever even you log into your Office 65 or any cloud resources, it will redirect you in on-premises AD through these agents. So the agent function will redirect you in AD and get authenticate from there. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes, yes. Siddharth, I am having a clarification.
Yes.
In one of my case, yesterday I got one case. It is like a thing that I am having the infra, client infra. It is only having the password right back in this one, Intra-Connect functionality. So no other functions in case if we are doing any changes in cloud, it won't get.
I got it. So password right back we have. That is our coming next week. That is our
Okay. Okay. But my exact thing is, we are creating a external user accounts without the mailboxes for my client, whomever their stakeholders or vendors. Even for example, I am one of their vendors. So we will get the external account in some naming standard within the AD. And obviously through the Yantra Connect, it will automatically get reflect over this one, Yantra ID, in the Yantra cloud. So in this case, for one scenario, maybe I may go a little advanced. For example, there was one user ID got disabled some time back and it got enabled in the AD by our L1 teams. And once after they enabled, the user is trying to access one of our client web hosted, cloud hosted portal through the SSO login. So unfortunately, the user doesn't able to log into the portal. It is showing earlier access denied. Then only I realized that his on-premise AD account, it got enabled and it got password reset. But whatever the cloud ID, it was even though the Delta sync it was done by me for almost 2 to 3 times. After 3 times also, whatever the cloud ID it was available, it was in the deleted users. So I manually just moved it and using some PowerShell command to find the object guide of on-premises and immutable ID and on-premise sync related thing using the MS graph.
I got it.
So
I got it.
I
What you are saying, I'm telling you. Let me think of it. I'm telling you the scenario. Scenario means that you are one of the service desk engineer has enabled the on intra ID. That was the user was disabled. Now that user has been created in intra ID and it is missing. Now problem is that there is a consistent duplicate issue and user is not getting synced, right?
yes.
So in
Yes.
that case, I will tell you that scenario. We have that options. That is actually called hard match, soft match. So in this case, you need to delete the immutable ID, right? That's a different concept actually. So if I discuss
Okay.
here, the people will be confused. Okay, so we have that scenario. We'll tell you later. It's not an issue.
Okay, fine.
We have
Yeah,
that
thank you.
scenario. I will give you hard match, soft match concept. I will tell you in that case. Not a big deal.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, fine. So now what happened in actually just a minute, give me 1 minute. Hold on. Just a minute. Okay, sorry, I'll back. Okay, now install authentication agent. Okay, so basically Intra Connect will install Microsoft Intra Authentication Agent. This agent communicates securely with Microsoft Intra ID. Clear? Intra Connect will install Microsoft Authentication Agent, and this agent will communicate securely with Microsoft Intra ID. Click Configure. Then after in services.msc, we can see the Microsoft Intra Connect Authentication Agent is running. Now, verify in Microsoft Intra Admin Center. Go to Microsoft Admin Center at identity, navigate to Microsoft Intra Connect, and pass through authentication. Verify authentication agent status is active on. Clear?
Yes.
Then finally, we will run the test case. So let's cross the finger and perform the executions. Let's the DCs are completely. Then only we will perform all these steps. So we have a DR environment. In case any of the server or system is crashed, we have another setup. So don't hamper our classes. Great. DC is completely up and running. Now what we can do now, let's open our Entra Connect. So this is your Entra Connect, don't confuse, that is, I'm telling you, this is Entra Connect, that is that was synchronization rule editor, that was synchronization service. Got it? Don't confuse. Entra Connect, either you open from there or you can open from here as well. Run as administrator. Okay, so it's telling currently synchronization service is going on, so you cannot edit anything. No problem. Again, you wait some after some time and then try. Great. So let's you have to wait. Perfect. Now what we can do now, again I'll open run as administrator. Not possible because sync service is not running. Okay, sorry. So in that case, by default when you restart the service, it will initiate the synchronization for the fraction of time. Ah, click on configure. Yes. So as per our document, we will execute. It's telling come to Microsoft Intraconnect, configure, change user signing. That is the right path. Okay, just a sec. I have to enable the two factor. Great. So I have enabled the authentication from my authenticator app. Yes, right now you are in password hash synchronization. Switch to PTA, pass-through authentication. Now, apart from this, you have option federation with ADFS, federated with ping federated. This option is introduced. Ping federated is a different identity tool through which you can do. Okay, it's a paid tool. So now start synchronization process when configure complete. So agent, authentication agent, it's installing. Now it's installing in your intraconnect server. That pushing agent from intra over the internet. So password synchronous is enabled addition in your current signing method. Run the customer synchronization option task, remove all these options. Strongly recommend configure trusted platform module TPM service. That is a different thing. Perfect. Now it is telling. So that is done. Yes. Now Microsoft Enter Authentication Agent. Services.ns Microsoft Enter Authentication Agent. Microsoft Azure Connect Authentication Agent. Clear? Is that clear?
Yeah.
Now go to Microsoft Intra Admin Center Identity, then Microsoft Intra Connect, then pass through authentication, verify authentication agent status is active. From this portal, click on Show Alls, Microsoft Identity. Identity means Intra Connect, like they are ready. Okay. Click on Intra Connect. Cloud Sync. Yes. See that. Intra sync connection status is green. This is our public IP address over the internet. If it is synced through our VPN, then it will tell our actual server address. As it is syncing to public, so it is giving my public internet IP. Clear? Is that clear now?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So for your information, whether it is working or not, how I check. Okay. So go to my portal, user. So right now, go to Intra. You have two licenses. One is Siddhartha, one is Do one thing. Let's check the super admin who is available. So what about our on-premises user we have created? Let's say, yeah, super admin our also on-premises user. So let's say I have changed the super admin password right now. Let's say I am giving WL welcome @1234. Okay. Now in the same password, let's check whether he is able to log in or not. Okay. Portal.office.com. I will log in the incognito mode or in private mode. So login with which ID? This ID. Now try with our new password. Welcome @1234. Right? Password is incorrect. Okay, so see now what happening actually. I am trying to log in with the old password. It is not taking. It is not taking. That's I'm trying to share. Now new password. we may not have to log in because he is not the global admin. So do one thing. Sorry, I am doing wrong actually. Hold on. Portal.office.com. Let's remove the license from him and assign the license to super admin. Because I have two licenses only. Oh, sorry. Actually, that user won't have the MFA enabled. One thing, let's reset the password of my account. Yes, it's working because you need to enable the MFA. Unless you enable the MFA, it will creating a chaos. Perfect. So pass through agent concept clear. Now you need to verify the signing logs. Where the acha, put it here. Just a minute. Put it the signing logs from where you will get from intra-connect sign-in logs. This is Copilot section. See all identity, user, again it will be asked for this. Okay, no problem. Let's, I will tell you, in the successful account I have changed it, that is this account. Select this one, just checking over the sign in log, that's it. Go to sign in logs, you will get authentication success. Perfect. See that. See that. Okay. Clear?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Next week, I'll tell you what I have to do. I have to create our DR of your intra-connect server. I'm not like VMware workstation, I'm not telling DR. I'm telling you actually intra-connect DR. In that case, you will see double agent reflect in the cloud portal. That is our next classes. Okay.